Welcome to the course overview for the Canterbury Primary and Intermediate Schools Triathlon. First up, directions and parking. The race site is around about 27 or 28 kilometres down South Eyre Road. So coming down Tram Road, turn left into South Eyre Road, then travel 27 or 28 kilometres down. You'll see here the parking. If you arrive early, you'll be able to proceed down South Eyre Road, turn left into the gate into the main parking area. If you arrive later, the road will be closed from Points Road down, in which case you can drive cross country through two paddocks and then you'll be able to park in the parking area adjacent to transition. You will be somewhat trapped in this area. You will be able to get out, but if you are looking to get away early, we would suggest you park further down South Eyre Road. There is a large verge on the side of the road where you can park, slightly longer walk, but it'll be a lot easier to get away. So either come across the grass and park in the paddocks and be patient. Otherwise, if you do want to get away, park further down South Eyre Road towards Tram Road. Okay, to get a bit of an overview of the race site, the race will be held in an irrigation lake. You can see the transition area, parking will be alongside that. You can see the green briefing/number area where the kids will get their race numbers on, and then they'll be swimming down the lake, and everything else will be centered around the transition area, coming and going, and the finish will be alongside transition as well. Please make it really clear to the kids that this is a working farm and they need to respect the property. The paddock where the transition area is just a general farm paddock, so you're going to expect to see cow waste products a little bit all over the place. We need to make sure kids stay off fences, gates, etc. and really respect the property so we can keep on coming back. It's a fantastic venue, the lake is brilliant, so we're looking forward to having the race, but make sure the kids behave respectfully. The swim leg is held in an irrigation lake that is fed from the Waimakariri River, so nice and clean as you can see from these pictures. The start point will be next to the lake house in front of the jetty. They'll swim parallel to the shore with the swim buoy off to the side, so they will be encouraged to swim rather than trying to walk along the edge there. They'll swim along to that buoy, and there'll be two exit points depending on what age. You'll see a map in one moment. So obviously this was a nice clear calm day. The buoy will not be quite that far out in the lake, and this is going to be the exit. Come race day, this grass will be cut back somewhat, so it'll be a lot easier to exit, and we will be spinning around to see the transition in one moment. So should be a nice swim. No need for wetsuits. These guys had a swim a couple of weeks before the race, and as you can see, most of them are just in tri-suits or togs. So we would expect the water temperature to be pretty similar to what we've had in Pegasus in previous years. So you come over this little hill and then drop down the other side, and then you're running into the transition area. So you can see the two distances here. Year 5s and 6s will exit the water earlier for approximately 100 metre swim, and the year 7 and 8s will carry on to complete around about 150 metres. Okay, onto the first transition from swim to bike. The kids will come out of the swim. You can see the two different exit points, following the blue lines and entering the transition at the bottom right hand corner. They'll run down a chute on the right hand side and then pull a U-turn to run through, grab their bikes, and you'll see the red bike exit point at the bottom left hand corner. They'll run down the chute on the other side, through the gate, and then out onto the bike course. The mount point will be once they reach the road. Bike ride is fairly straightforward. It's an out and back course with two different turnarounds depending on the age group. So the year 5 and 6 turn around 3.5k in, so their total distance is around 7 kilometres, and the year 7 8s turn around after about 5 kilometres, so for a total distance of 10 kilometres approximately. The exit will be out through this gate, which will be wide open come race day, so running through this gate, not getting on your bike until you reach the road. So these kids are already on their bikes, running out here. The mountain line will be somewhere around this position here, onto the bikes and keeping to the left. This road will be closed to traffic, but still keeping to the left and passing on the right. The only turn you make is into Harewood Road, so it's a right hand turn. You need to keep on the left hand side of the road and then follow the cones around that corner, and then you're going straight down Harewood Road. As I said, there will be two turnaround positions, one for the year 5s and 6s, which will be closer, and then the year 7/8s will be further down. So it's all very straight, not really any corners, no drafting at all. So some of these kids are a little bit close, but there is to be no drafting, which means you need to leave at least 3 bike lengths between yourself and the person in front. So we'll fast forward through most of the course here. We don't go quite all the way to the turnaround, and as I said, there'll be no cars on the road to be worried about. On the way back, there is one left-hand turn that needs to be made to rejoin onto South Ayr Road. Other than that, it's straight out to the turnaround, come back, and then dismount your bike across the road from the transition area. So just enjoy a little bit more of the bike. Hopefully it's not too wobbly, and it's just straight roads. Transition 2, you'll re-enter the bike park through the same gate that you exited from. Run along, re-rack your bike, and then you'll run down to the late end of the transition, pull a left-hand turn, and then come across the field, go through a different gate, and then out onto the run course. The run is a 2-lap course on South Ayr Road. The difference being there'll be different turnarounds for the year 5s and 6s and the year 7 and 8s, but both are doing 2 laps. So be able to run on the road down towards Points Road, turn around, and then come straight back. The second turn point will be just before the gate where they came out of the transition area. They will turn there, go back, do their second lap, and all on the road. This road will have no traffic on it, unlike we can see in the pictures here. So turn around, down for their second lap, come back, and then as they reapproach the transition area, as you can see here, they'll make a left-hand turn into this gate, which is where they came out, and they'll run straight down to the finish line. Canterbury Triathlon Club is happy to support the organisation of this event, so if your kids are keen to take it further, check us out. We've got a junior program that runs throughout the summer terms, as well as a variety of races throughout the summer months. Hope you have a great day.